Hello and welcome to yet another video of understanding procurement and supply. Today in our video we are going to be looking at the Six Sigma approach to quality management. So Six Sigma is a quality management approach applied in businesses to achieve improvements in products, services, or processes by identifying and eliminating defects. And the goal of Six Sigma is to eliminate variations and deliver near perfection in product, services, and processes so that customers are kept satisfied. So the Six Sigma applies data on processes to identify quality-related problems and determine appropriate solutions to the problems. So we have the 6 key concepts of Six Sigma, which are the critical to quality, defect, process capability, variation, stable operations, and lastly the design for Six Sigma. So when we talk about the critical to quality, those are the attributes that are critical to customers. When we talk about defect, we are talking about the product or services that do not meet the expectations of customers. Process capability, these are the ability of an operations processes in terms of what it can deliver or what it is able to deliver. Variations, we are talking about the deviation from what a customer expects. And then when you talk about the stable operations, this involves ensuring that consistency and predictability is integrated into operations so that at the end of the day, customers can feel safe and valued and know what to expect. And then when we talk about the design for Six Sigma, this is the discipline of designing products, services, or processes to match process capability and the needs of customers. We are going to talk now about the key stakeholders in the Six Sigma methodology. We have customers, processes, and employees. So when we talk about customers define the quality standards that are applied to design, analyze, and improve processes. Their input and information are key in the Six Sigma methodology. So customers basically define quality and expectations. For instance, quality delivery or service, for how processes perform. So when we talk about processes deliver quality to customers. So by having a good understanding of the processes, an organization can make changes under the Six Sigma framework to always deliver quality to customers. So processes, this is basically a series of steps by which an end is attained. So they deliver quality to customers. And then lastly, as a key stakeholder, we have employees. Like it said there, it gets the work done. So an organization's employees get the work done. They review and understand customer needs, translate them into quality products. Under the Six Sigma framework, we also have what we call the principles of Six Sigma there. We have the smaller is better, the larger is better, and the nominal is best. So with the smaller is better, it creates an upper specification limit, such as having a target of 0 defects or rejected parts. So with the smaller is better, it ensures that the company attains 0 defects for products and services. And then when you talk about the larger is better, it involves a lower specification limit, such as test scores where the target is probably 100%. So this one, it ensures that all products pass quality tests. Like all products and services should pass the quality test. So the nominal is best. It looks at the middle ground. So the amount of time When you talk about the middle ground, for instance, the amount of time that should be spent on delivering quality products and services should just be enough. The time should neither be so much that productivity is lost, nor too little that mistakes are made. So these three key principles of Six Sigma, they support the goal of eliminating any defect. So we are going to be looking at the two methodologies under the Six Sigma. So the first methodology that we are going to be looking at is the DMAKE methodology. So the DMAKE methodology is focused on creating improvements in processes that are already in place. It focuses on existing products, services, and processes. So it has that five key factors there, starting with the define. So with the define now, we define the problem that needs to be solved or the objective that needs to be met. And then after we have defined the problem that needs to be solved or the objective that needs to be met, we measure. We measure the extent of the problem by collecting relevant data. So now, after we have collected the relevant data, we have measured the extent of the problem. Now we analyze the root cause and the extent of the problem using the collected data. And then after we analyze, we improve. So here we shift from containment to correction. We take actions related to root cause to improve by coming up with solutions. And then we have the last part, which is the control. So with the control now, we implement control mechanisms to sustain improvement and to maintain the positive results. The other methodology under the Six Sigma is the DMAKE methodology. So this is the Six Sigma approach applied in the process of creating a new product, service, or process. So it's applied in the development of new products. Same as the DMAKE, it also has the five factors there that we are going to be looking at. We are going to start off with the define. So with the define now, we define the goal and objectives that make it possible to meet customer needs and the company's strategy. And then after we define the goals and objectives that make it possible to meet customer needs, we measure the customer needs and specifications to determine aspects that are critical to quality. And then after we measure the customer needs and expectations, we analyze now. We analyze the different options that can be considered to meet customer needs. And then after now we analyze, we design. We design processes that will meet customer needs, processes that will minimize errors, and processes that deliver a competitive edge. And now after we design all those processes, we verify. We verify designed processes to check their ability to meet customer needs. So the last part that we are going to be looking at is the implementation of Six Sigma in the organization, the role of Six Sigma. So we are going to start with the leadership terms. So the leadership of the organization determines the goals and objectives of the Six Sigma and makes it clear to the rest of the organization how Six Sigma would benefit the rest of the organization. We also have the sponsor. A sponsor is an individual within an organization who has an understanding of the Six Sigma. They basically initiate, maintain, and oversee the implementation of the Six Sigma framework. There is also the implementation leader. So they are in charge of overseeing the Six Sigma project by ensuring that the work is done as expected. They also handle issues like conflict management, problem identification and solving, staff training, and team motivation. And we also have the coach. They determine the schedule, outcomes, and conflict management procedure of the Six Sigma project. The team leader. They're in charge of providing oversight for a team understanding Six Sigma work. They are also a go between team members and the sponsor. We have the team member. So these are basically the employees working on a Six Sigma project. We have process owner. This is the individual within the organization who is responsible for the Six Sigma project after it has been completed. We also have the black belt. So this is a person who is highly skilled and experienced in the Six Sigma methodology. A black belt will be assigned the position of a team leader and is responsible for executing and scheduling Six Sigma projects. There is also the Master Black Belt. The Master Black Belt is not a member of the mainstream Six Sigma team, but is involved in the team's activities. They focus on resolving any technical matters or procedural questions that may arise. And also we have the Green Belt. They may be a team leader or a team member who works directly with the team. They are not as experienced as the black belt, but can take on a key role in a team. So basically that is just that about our session on the Six Sigma approach. If you loved the video, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and comment on the comment section below for any insight, any understanding, or any Six Sigma related question that you may have.